Good morning, guys. So, today our topic is how to create a company code in SAP. So, first we will study some text and then we will perform this function in SAP. So, company code is the basic organizational unit in SAP FI. FI stands for financial accounting, for which a balance sheet and profit and loss account can be drawn. For doing the configuration, we use the following path on the SAP application screen. So now we will go to SAP screen and we will perform this path, SAP menu. Then we will go to the tools, customizing, IMG, SPRO execute project, and then SAP reference IMG. So let's go to SAP and then we will perform this function. So this is complete SAP menu. This SAP menu is basically being used for end user functions, but creating a company code is a part of configuration. So we will go to the configuration side. So we will go into the tools, then we will go into the customizing, then we will go into the IMG, and this is the first part, SPRO execute project. So this is the detailed path if you wanted to go here into the configuration side. So I will be clicking here. So I reached here in the SAP reference IMG. So let's double click on SAP reference IMG, or shortcut is F5. So now we reached here. This name is display IMG. IMG stands for implementation guide screen. So in this screen we are doing the configuration under SAP for all modules. Now one more thing I wanted to tell you people, if you wanted to open the transaction codes, click here in the additional information, display key, IMG activity. So this will open up the T codes of SAP. Fine, so let's go back. So configuration of all modules will be done here in this SPRO IMG screen. So now our path is IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Fine. So I will be going into the enterprise structure, then definition, then financial accounting, and then edit, copy, delete, check company code. Now here, if you are in a rollout and you want to copy from one company all the settings, then you can choose first function. But here we have to follow the detailed path. So I will be double clicking on edit company code data. So I will be double clicking here. So here we will perform the function of creating the company code in SAP. Okay, so now being a beginner, we can use the copy function, and being an expert, we can use the new entry functions. So for example, if I am considering myself as a beginner, I will be using the copy function. So for example, I'm going into the position. Position is basically to search. So I'm going to write it down, 2380 is my one company code. So I clicked on it, then I can select it from here, the gray button. Then I will be clicking here in the copy. Now you can write down alphanumeric or only the numbers. For example, I'm going to write it down 1678. If the no result found is coming in this IDES internet demo and evaluation system, it means you can use it. So for example, here I'm going to create my company name, list SAP, city would be Dubai, country here is United Arab Emirates. So AE stands for United Arab Emirates, so you can choose your relevant country. Currency is AED, so you can open up the mirror. So my currency will be AED, United Arab Emirates Dirham. And the language, So there are different options available. So I would be using English. So because I use the copy function, so this save icon is not available right now. So what I will do, I will be clicking here on copy. So while clicking on the copy, the one more screen gets open. So in this screen, the first icon is title. So my title would be company, and my company name is list SAP. Search term is which name you will search in the future. So I will be writing down the same. Then postal code Dubai, Arab Emirates, region 01 is Dubai, and this is the time zone. You can fill it up. Postal code, you can put anything. PO box 12345. Language I put English. Number I can put. Email also I can put. And then you can click on enter. If you wanted to fill up more functions, more fields, you can fill up. Then click on enter. Okay, so the number of entries copied 1. Then you can click on save. So data was saved. So now go back here. Now let's study this one. So we are saying by selecting the second option, like edit company code data where we went, you have to manually configure all the subsequent assignments. And by selecting the first option where the copy function was available, all the configuration and tables get copied automatically along with assignments. This option should be selected in case of rollouts. For example, if you are there for implementation, then you will be choosing the first option. In the copy option which I used, you need to click on to copy a company code from an existing company code, and you can copy from the existing company code delivered by SAP. So guys, this is a video for creating a company code in SAP. The message is coming, data was saved. So good morning guys. So today our topic is how to create the chart of accounts in SAP. So here I have written the chart of accounts contains the definitions of all GL accounts in an ordered form. Each journal ledger is set up according to a chart of accounts. Many company codes may use the same chart of accounts. All A group organizational units use the same chart of accounts, for example YCCA. So here in this example, for example, I am saying COE chart of accounts. For example, I am choosing YCCA, and this chart of accounts is being used by two companies, company code 9100 A Limited and company code 9200 A1 Limited. So these are two company codes which are basically using the same chart of accounts. While going into more details, so first of all, the path is we will go into the IMG financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and edit chart of accounts list. Okay, so let's go here. So the path is SPRO SAP reference IMG. So in the first step, we will open the T code shortcuts, financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and edit chart of accounts list. Either you people may write in the SAP menu OB13, or if you just write come over here with this detailed path, you can double click here. So this is the screen where we can create the chart of accounts. Let's go into more details. So the theory is for each company code in SAP, you have to specify one chart of accounts for the general ledger. This chart of accounts is assigned to the company code. A chart of accounts can be used by multiple company codes, as I said in the previous screen. This means that the journal ledgers of these company codes have identical journal ledger structure. Here we define just a chart of accounts code in SAP. The journal ledger codes are not defined here in this video. You can have controlling integration, manual creation of cost elements, or automatic creation of cost elements. It is advisable to have manual creation of cost elements in SAP FI, but remember, whenever you create a journal ledger code, expense or revenue account in Financials FI, immediately create the cost element either type 1 or 11 in the controlling module of SAP. So this part we will cover in the future when we will be studying SAP CO. So let's perform this step. So we have two options under SAP. Either you people can go by copy way or go by new entries way. So I'm going by new entries way and I will be writing my chart of accounts. So no result found because we are using IDES, Internet Demo and Evaluation System. No result found means you can create this chart of accounts of 1678. Okay, and the maintenance language I will be using English. Length of GL account number I will be using 6. 6 means that there will be 6-digit GL account number. If I will be choosing 4, 4 means that my GL accounts will get finalized at Tetra 9 9999. So if in the future if you are going to make an enhancement in your business, then you have to create from the scratch your GL accounts. Controlling integration, we have two things. One is manual creation of cost elements. As I said in the slide, manual creation of cost element is advisable in SAP FI. And automatic creation of cost element means that whenever I will be creating the journal ledger account in SAP FI, so the cost element will get created automatically. So this topic we will be covering in detail in the future. So right now I will be clicking over here. So the next step is consolidation group chart of accounts. For example, in terms of balance sheet and profit loss, and you want to do the consolidation for your financial statements, you can provide your group chart of accounts here. In this way, your data will get merged over into the group chart of accounts. Right now in this step, actually we are on the beginner level, so we will not be putting any group chart of accounts in this step. The next is status blocked. Blocked, if I will be clicking over here blocked, it means that no general ledger account can be created under this chart of accounts. So I will remove this checkbox and then I will be clicking on save. So data was saved. So this is how to create the chart of accounts in SAP. Good morning friends. So in today's video, we will learn about how to assign a company code to the chart of accounts. In the previous videos, we have learned how to create a company code and then how to create a chart of accounts. So today, as we have created both the company code and the chart of accounts, so we will assign the company code to the chart of accounts. So first we will discuss the path and then we will go into the SAP and then we will perform this step. So go back to the notes. So the pathway is IMG, Implementation Guide, Financial Accounting, General Ledger Accounting, GL Accounts, Master Records, Preparations, Assign Company Code to the Chart of Accounts, and the shortcut is OB62. So let's go back to SAP and perform this. So first of all, we will go by shortcuts SPRO T code SAP reference IMG. I have told you people in the previous classes how to open the T codes. So this is the way how to open the T codes again. Now I will be going into the financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and then this is the code, assign company code to chart of accounts. And the shortcut is the last four digits. So the last four are OB62. So we will also see today this step. So let me go inside. So this is here we have to assign company code to the chart of accounts. And here below you can see OB62 is the T code. So now let's go back. Now I will be following this shortcut OB62. So there are different ways. Either I can go inside or either I can go with a create a new session. So let's go by here slash O. Slash O means open new session. Then I will write the T code OB62. So again I am here. So I will be clicking on position to reach my company code, which is 1678. So here it shows the company code 1678, which is the company name list SAP and city is Dubai. So here I will be writing down 1678. So this is the chart of accounts. Now I will be clicking on save. So the message is data was saved. So this is how to create a assign the company code to the chart of accounts. Good evening guys. Today our topic is how to create account groups. So the pathway will be IMG implementation guide screen, financial accounting, journal ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and then define account group, or the shortcut would be OBT4. So let's perform this. SPRO, then we will go to SAP reference IMG. I will be opening up the transaction codes as I discussed in the previous videos. Financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and then this is the define account group, or the last four digits if we write here by slash n or slash o, or in the SAP main menu with only OBD4 we can go to this screen. So we are here. So I will be going by new entries. So in the first column I have to fill up the chart of accounts, then account group, name, from, and to range. So for this you can work out in Excel also. So for example, I have to fill up this screen with my transaction code. For example, my chart of accounts is 1678. Okay, account group you can choose any, like I'm using first digits of the word, all my words first digits I'm using. Then from and to GL accounts range. You can take one precaution in it, like either you create the profit and loss accounts first and then balance sheet accounts, or balance sheet account first and then profit and loss accounts. So the same I have done up here. I have created the balance sheet accounts first and in the end I'm creating the profit and loss accounts. So just select your data from the Excel, Control C, come into SAP and just press Ctrl V and then press this button or Ctrl S. So while pressing this one, this got finished. So this is the way if you wanted to create the account groups under SAP. You people can do manually also, or either you can take the help of Excel sheet, prepare your data over there and just select your data in one step and come back here and then just press Ctrl V, and then you will be doing the copy paste the whole range of Excel into your SAP. So this is all about how to create account groups. If Good afternoon guys. So today our topic is how to create the retained earning accounts in SAP. So first we will discuss the path and then we will perform. So the path is IMG, financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data preparations, define retained earning accounts, and the transaction code is OB53. So let's go to SAP. So first we will go to SPRO, then SAP reference IMG. First I will open the transaction codes. I have told you people in the previous videos all about this transaction codes. So the pathway will be financial accounting, general ledger accounting, GL accounts, master data, preparations, and then the last four digit OB53, or you can double click on the clock. So here I will be writing down my chart of accounts. One six seven eight. Okay, so here I have to link up my balance sheet account of retained earning accounts with the profit and loss, because we all know that when we are going to close the year, so we have to transfer the profit and loss balance into the retained earnings account. So let's read this. With the profit and loss account type, you determine the retained earnings accounts for each profit and loss account. The retained earning accounts is used during year-end closing to calculate the company's result, either it is a profit or a loss. If you are creating a profit and loss account, you must make an entry here. So either here in this first cell you can write it down any alphabet to link your profit and loss account with your retained earning accounts. So for example, my retained earning accounts is So my GL account is 100 100. It is saying we did not find any matches for 100 100. Correct. So we will be creating this journal ledger account in the future. So I will be clicking on the press icon, save icon. Here it shows account 100 100 not created in the chart of accounts 1678. So guys, there are three kinds of messages under SAP. Green messages means everything is fine. Yellow messages are warning, and red are that we have made an error and SAP will not allow you to proceed if you have any red error. So here it is a yellow error. So we can proceed if we have any yellow error by pressing an enter button. So it is asking me to create a request. So I will be just then press the save button. I will just press enter. So the changes have been made, my data has been saved. Good morning guys. So today our topic is maintain fiscal year variant under SAP. So first of all we will see the path and then we will perform it. So it is IMG. IMG means implementation guide screen. We will go there by SPRO, then financial accounting, then financial accounting global settings, then fiscal year, and then maintain fiscal year variant. So let's perform this under SAP. So we will go by SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, financial accounting global settings, fiscal year, and then maintain fiscal year variant. Let's come back and study it. You can define the following characteristics for a fiscal year variant in SAP. How many posting periods a fiscal year has, like normally we are having a 12 months period. How many special periods you need. Special periods means, like for example, your audit is going to be started, so you can keep either 1, 2 or 3 or 4 special periods, but SAP is recommending you to keep 4 special periods. How the system is to determine the posting periods when you posting. For example, if you are posting in a special period, your audit gets started, and your audit for example is getting started in January or February month and it is going till April month, so you can post all those entries in the special periods. When defining your fiscal year, you have the following options. Your fiscal year is either the calendar year, in this case you must only select the calendar year field, or your fiscal is not the same as the calendar year and is not a year dependent, or maybe it is a year dependent. So let's see this. So this is where we have to define our fiscal year variant. So what SAP says for a calendar year, which is January to December, SAP says K4 will be your fiscal year variant. If it is present, because we are using IDES, so it is already present in it. Otherwise, you can go by new entries and perform or maintain in the same way. So K4 calendar year with 4 special periods. Year dependent, as I said, year dependent can be if your fiscal year is starting other than the January month. For example, in India it is April to March, Pakistan July to June. So in those cases you have to select here year dependent. But here in this case we are choosing calendar year. Calendar year is January to December. For example, like USA and also UAE, we are using calendar year, January to December. Number of posting periods. Number of posting periods are your months in a fiscal year. So usually we have 12 months, January to December, or whatever you choose your fiscal year. So in one year we are having 12 months, and we are keeping 4 months as a special periods. But this 4 is not dependent on the months. Like it does not mean like January 2022 till April 2022. Okay. For example, if you are finding out any entry related to your auditors who who sort out in your audit and it is in the month of May or June, you can still keep and posting this entry into the fourth special period. Okay, so this is if you are having a calendar year. Now let's talk about the year dependent. For example, I will go into a year dependent field. This is a year dependent field. Let's discuss this one. So here what do we say? We are having in this first column 1 till 12 are posting periods. Okay, one we say 31 and then period is 10th and then year shift -1. It can be understand better because here we say this is our first period. Okay, so first period we are saying is April. Here it is 4, fourth means April. Here it is days, April has 30 days, but in my fiscal year it will be the first period, and I will be making it a year shift 0. For example, I am talking about 2021, so year shift will be 0. Then this one is 5. 5 means May. May has 31 days and period is second in my fiscal year. If I am starting from April to March, so my will be my second period, and year shift 0 because we are talking about 2021. Same way this will be my June, July 31, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31. Then we are coming here. Here is January, 31 days, but in my fiscal year it will be my 10th period and year shift will be -1 because we will be here in 2022, but our fiscal year will be 2021. That is why we will be doing -1. So same here is February and March, 31 days, year shift -1. Let's talk about period text. So in the first column we are talking about our language, English. As I said in the previous periods, 1 is APR April, 2 is May, 3 is June, 4 July, 5 August, 6 September, 7 October, 8 November, 9 December, 10 January, 11 February, 12 March. And then look about this. 13 is SP1 special period 1, 14 is SP2 special period 2 for audit periods, 15 SP3 special period 3 for audit, and 16 SP4 special period 4. So when your year will be closed, your auditors will come, and if they found out any entry, so no need to close your previous year. You just put your entry with SP1 in the period, SP2, SP3 or SP4, and meanwhile you can also do working in the current year, which will be your 2022 period. So guys, this is all about maintain fiscal year variant. So if you have any questions regarding the fiscal year variant or any other topic related to SAP FICO, you can post in the comments, and surely I will be making any video or I will be answering you. Thank you so much. Bye.